What's up guys? Today we're taking a look at this cordless vacuum cleaner for the pool, and this thing is awesome. We've been using it now for a little while, and you can see here I just got it pulled out of the pool, and it's got a on and off switch right here, and right underneath it, this is where you're going to be plugging it in to charge it. Obviously wait till it's kind of dry to plug it in, but it takes about 90 minutes to charge up, and it'll last for about 50 to 60 minutes in the pool. I'll go ahead and show you guys how it works, but real quick, you can also see right there is a filter inside, and this does come with a couple of extra filters as well, so that's another great thing about this. So yeah, it's got an extendable pole. I'm going to go ahead and put it here into the pool and show you guys how it works. So basically, first thing you got to do is kind of submerge it here into the water. You don't want it to be sticking up out of the water like this when you turn it on, because it could burn the motor. So just make sure that it's kind of submerged down here, and then you can go ahead and turn it on. So you can kind of hear it's turning on. You can see the bubbles coming out. And now what we want to do is we want to lightly put this down onto the ground, and we're going to start vacuuming. So we don't want to push too hard. If we push too hard, you know, it's going to kick all that dirt and stuff up. So you want to do real nice and slow over each spot. And you can see it's really easily picking everything up. Let's go ahead and do this little section over here. Again, go really slow. You don't want to move this too fast. Pretty much any pool vacuum, you don't want to move too fast, because it's just going to kick that dirt up and it's not going to pick it up. So you can see it's pretty powerful. Picks it up. There's pretty much not much anything left behind after that. Go ahead and do this little section right here. And our pool has a little bit of creases down at the bottom there. So sometimes the dirt gets stuck in those creases, but this does a really good job of picking everything up. Nice and easy. So you can see this doesn't really take long to clean a pool this size with this machine, because this vacuum actually works really well. So now let me go ahead and turn it off, and I'll go ahead and let some of the water drain out, and I can show you the bottom. So you can see on the bottom there are some brushes that are going to brush the dirt up just a little bit. It's not too crazy with the brushes, because if it was, you know, rotating brushes or too many brushes, it basically would just dissipate the dirt. But this is great because it kind of breaks up the dirt just enough, and then the vacuum suction is going to pull everything up into this filter. And let me go ahead and empty out some of this water here. Yeah, this thing is great no matter what size pool you have. You're able to extend this pole pretty tall. So this is what I'm at right now. So this is the max extension. So you can see it's much taller than me. So if you got a pool that's even higher than this, you can be up really high without having to get down into the pool. So this can get into a nice and deep pool. Now if you wanted to, you know, work on a smaller section or something like that, it also comes with this attachment, which we could basically just connect onto here. And all you got to do is press these pins in, snap this on the top. Now you have more of a handheld one. So maybe if you want to work on the sides of your pool, going down, you know, the sides like this, or if you just have a smaller section or a really small pool, this is easy for you to just grab by the handle right here. So if you're looking for a really nice pool vacuum, I would definitely recommend picking one up this summer to keep your pool nice and clean.